Have you ever wondered how the ultra-rich spend their massive fortunes? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through the lavish lifestyle of none other than Donald Trump, the former president of the United States and a businessman extraordinaire. You might think that being a billionaire is all about owning fancy cars, private jets, and luxurious homes. But for Donald Trump, it's so much more than that. From gold-plated motorcycles to secret tunnels, and even a private racetrack, Trump's extravagant purchases will leave you in awe, and maybe a little bit envious too. The golden motorcycle. Let's start with something truly outrageous. A 24-karat gold motorcycle. You read that right, solid gold. This shiny masterpiece was crafted by the team behind the show, American Chopper, and gifted to Trump as a surprise. Even though he's known to be a biker, this $50,000 beauty is more of a showpiece than a functional ride. But hey, when you're a billionaire, why not flaunt your wealth with a golden two-wheeler? The watch collection. Speaking of flaunting wealth, Trump's watch collection is nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking about timepieces that cost more than most people's annual salaries. From a $15,000 Rolex Day-Date Gold to a $109,000 Rolex Ice Blue Platinum gifted by Steve Wynn, Trump's wrist is dripping with luxury. And let's not forget the $24,000 Patek Philippe Ellipse watch worn by the late Queen of England herself. With a total collection worth over $200,000, Trump's watches are a true testament to his love for opulence. The car collection. When it comes to cars, Trump doesn't settle for anything less than the best. His first ride was a 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, and decades later, he had the company create a replica just for him. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Trump's garage is home to a $300,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a $200,000 Tesla Roadster, yes, even though he doesn't believe in climate change, and a $460,000 Lamborghini Diablo. But the crown jewel of his collection is undoubtedly the Trump limo, a $1.5 million armored vehicle that can withstand bullets and chemical attacks, and even electrocute anyone who tries to get too close. The Empire State Building. You might be surprised to learn that at one point, Trump owned the whopping 50% of the iconic Empire State Building in New York City, and he got it for free. Well, sort of. The owner had leased out the building until 2075, but Trump found the legal loophole to end the lease. After a failed attempt to break the lease through a lawsuit, he ended up selling his share for a cool $28 million. Talk about a savvy business move. The helicopter fleet. When you're as rich as Trump, why settle for one helicopter when you can have three? That's right, Trump owns not one, not two, but three Sikorsky 76 helicopters, each decked out with gold-plated interiors, custom carpets, and luxurious seating. With a price tag of $7 million apiece, Trump's helicopter fleet is worth a staggering $21 million. And you thought your daily commute was fancy. The Trump Princess Yacht. If you thought Trump's helicopters were over the top, wait until you hear about his $30 million yacht, the Trump Princess. This floating palace is a work of art, with walls made of expensive materials like shoe leather and bird's eye maple, and bathrooms adorned with hand-carved onyx. And, you guessed it, more gold. With 11 bedrooms, 4 elevators, a sauna, a full bar, and even its own pool with bulletproof glass, the Trump Princess is the epitome of luxury on the high seas. Trump University. Not all of Trump's investments have been wise, though. Remember Trump University?
Trump University, we teach success. That's what it's all about. Success. It's going to happen to you.
This supposed real estate education program turned out to be a massive scam, costing students anywhere from $10,000 to $40,000 for courses filled with common sense and upselling tactics. The U.S. government eventually stepped in, fining Trump $25 million and forcing him to refund all the students. Oops. The Wallman Rink. On a more positive note, Trump did something genuinely selfless, or at least appeared to, when he saved the iconic Wallman Rink in New York City. After years of failed renovations, Trump purchased the lease for $2.25 million and completed the renovations in just 6 months, reopening the rink for families to enjoy during Christmas time. And the best part, he donated all the profits from the rink to charities and public parks. Trump Force One. When it comes to private jets, Trump doesn't mess around. His $100 million jet, nicknamed Trump Force One, is a true behemoth of the skies. 3 times the size of a regular private jet, it can accommodate up to 44 people and features a dining room, TV area with surround sound, bedrooms, and a gourmet kitchen. Plus, because it's Trump, everything from the seatbelts to the showers is gold-plated. Talk about flying in style. The mansions. If you thought Trump's jet was impressive, wait until you hear about his mansions. From a $2 million New Jersey estate complete with a heated pool, tennis courts, and helicopter pads to a $7.5 million New York property spanning 230 acres and featuring 3 pools, this man knows how to live large. But his most extravagant residence is undoubtedly his $100 million penthouse in Trump Tower, New York. With 3 stories, gold-plated everything, and a library boasting a $155,000 signed copy of Muhammad Ali's book, GOAT. This penthouse is more like a museum than a home. The Tour de Trump. Remember the famous Tour de France bike race? Well, in 1989, Trump decided that the US needed its own version, and thus, the Tour de Trump was born. With a $250,000 prize for the winner and a total cost of $750,000 to set up. This race was a true testament to Trump's ambition and love for spectacle. Unfortunately, it didn't last long, and Trump's foray into the world of competitive racing didn't end there. The speedboat race tragedy. In a tragic turn of events, Trump's involvement in a Florida speedboat race led to the death of a competitor. After moving the race from calm waters to the rougher waves of Atlantic City, racer Kevin Brown was killed instantly when his boat hit a wave at 150 miles per hour. The race was postponed for days due to bad weather, but Trump didn't seem too bothered after all. The bored spectators ended up gambling at his casino, making him millions. The Trump Taj Mahal Casino. Speaking of casinos, Trump's most expensive purchase ever was the Trump Taj Mahal, a massive $1.2 billion casino resort in Atlantic City, with multiple nightclubs, a shopping mall, a spa, pools, high-end restaurants, and even an amusement park. This place had it all. It was a true testament to Trump's love for excess and his desire to create the biggest and best of everything. Well, there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the lavish and often over-the-top world of Donald Trump's possessions. From golden motorcycles to private jets and everything in between, Trump's spending habits are truly mind-boggling. But hey, when you're a billionaire, why not live life to the fullest? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales of the ultra-rich and their outrageous indulgences.